How does probative value affect the weight of evidence? Have you ever wondered how courts decide which pieces of evidence are strong enough to influence a case? The answer lies in a concept called probative value. Probative value measures how effectively a piece of evidence can prove or disprove a fact that matters in a legal case. The stronger the probative value, the more weight that evidence carries in helping to establish the truth of that fact. In the courtroom, this idea is essential for determining whether evidence should be accepted and how much it should sway the judge or jury's decision. Essentially, probative value indicates how useful evidence is in making a fact more or less likely to be true. When evidence has high probative value, it directly supports or contradicts a key issue in the case, thus increasing its weight in legal discussions. On the flip side, if evidence has low probative value, it contributes little to proving the matter at hand and carries less weight. However, courts do not simply admit evidence based on probative value alone. They also consider potential negative effects, such as unfair prejudice, confusion, or misleading the jury. If the harmful impact of the evidence outweighs its probative value, it may be excluded or limited. This careful balancing ensures that evidence with some probative value does not unfairly influence the outcome by appealing to emotions or biases instead of facts. In practice, lawyers often debate the probative value of evidence when challenging its admissibility or highlighting its strength to the judge or jury. For instance, eyewitness testimony that clearly connects a defendant to a crime scene usually has high probative value and thus carries significant weight. Conversely, evidence that is only slightly related or could confuse the issues tends to have lower probative value and less impact. In essence, probative value directly influences the weight of evidence by determining how strongly it supports a fact in question. It guides courts in deciding what evidence to admit and affects how much that evidence should influence the decision-making process. This ensures that only evidence that genuinely aids in proving the case holds substantial weight in court.